How's it going, guys? TechSpecs here. Yesterday, Apple released iPadOS 13.4, and with it came a pretty big feature, mouse support. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up and use a mouse with your iPad. Let's get started. For this video, I'm going to be using a Magic Mouse from the iMac, but you can use any type of Bluetooth mouse or trackpad. First of all, you want to disconnect your mouse or trackpad from any previous devices, so this would be in the menu bar on an iMac. Next, you want to make sure that your device is on, so this would be checking that the switch is green. And then you want to go onto your iPad's settings on Bluetooth, and your mouse or trackpad should appear there. So now you have your device connected to your iPad, you should see a small circle cursor that appears on your screen. And if you move your mouse or fingers on the trackpad, it should move about too, and you can scroll, you can click things, and all the normal things that you would do with a mouse or any type of cursor. One of the first things you're probably going to wonder is, how do I exit an app using the mouse? All you have to do is drag your cursor down to the bottom of your screen, and once you do this, the dock should appear. And from here, what you do is you move your mouse even further down, and this will slide the app up as if you were swiping it up with your finger. And from here, you're on the home screen. On the home screen, you can still move your mouse around, and when you hover over different apps, you get this really satisfying animation. This hovering animation also appears everywhere else when you hover over anything in the UI, and it is really satisfying, and it makes it more iPad-like compared to Mac. And of course, by scrolling left or right, you can switch between the widgets and your other pages on your home screen. If we go into the Notes app, we will find that this hovering animation is not the only animation that we find with the cursor. So for example, if we hover over text, then the cursor will go from being the standard circle into being a really slim bar. And this is so you can pinpoint exactly where you want to highlight your text or insert a new word. And obviously you can highlight text and drag it about and all the normal things that you would do in a text editor. This is not all that you can do with a mouse. If you go into settings and then general and then the new tab called trackpad and mouse, then you can also enable more features, so you can change the tracking speed of the mouse, so you can change the sensitivity higher or lower based on your preference. And you can also enable secondary click, because like on a Mac it's not enabled by default. So secondary click is basically right click, or you can have it on the left if you prefer. And if we go back into notes, then you will see that now whenever I highlight text and right click, there comes up all the other options like copy, share, lookup, etc. And from here you can paste it, and if you highlight it again, then you can also like change it to bold, italic, underlined, and strike through, etc. You can also use this right click feature on the home screen too, so if you right click on an app, then it will come up with the normal like 3D touch or hard press options. So quick toggles for getting into the Wi-Fi settings or whatever, and rearranging your apps around on the home screen. Another thing you might want to know is how to access Control Center, and this is done by clicking the status bar in the top right. And obviously from here you can access all the toggles like music, volume, camera, Wi-Fi, airplane mode, and all the stuff that you would normally do up there. To access the notification center, you hold your cursor on the top of the screen, and this should bring it down and show you your notifications. Or you can also press where the time is on the top left, and it will also bring it down too. Going back to notes, another thing that you can do is multitasking. You can drag apps from the dock up to the side and obviously use them. And if you have a few of them there, you can slide and drag the bar at the bottom to switch between them. And if you grab the bar at the top and drag the window to the side, it will split your screen into two, meaning from here you can also drag the middle section to resize how big they are, and this is all the same as what you would usually do without the mouse. If you have an app in slide over open, you can just go and hold the cursor on the right hand side, and it will quickly appear so that you can access it. Finally, the last feature is that if your iPad is asleep, you can click the mouse to wake it up, and from there you obviously use Touch ID or Face ID to unlock your device. And that's all there really is to using a mouse or a trackpad with your iPad. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, and a sub would be really appreciated. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.